the performative male. Recently, there's been an uprising in this terminology that is used to describe men who wear tote bags, listen to Clairo, and go to cafes to read books. Who goes to cafes to read books? If you go to cafes to read books, then you're weird. You're not a normal person. Basically, any guy that sticks out from the social norms that are given to men and abided by most men, repelling from the toxic masculine ideologies to the extreme. And I say extreme because these changes have been quite rapid and sudden, and it's made a lot of people question the intention, the authenticity, and who these changes are actually for. With men being on the quest to find out what women like and want within a guy, combined with women detaching themselves from the alpha male movement, many men have become observant of this and done everything in their power to become distinct from other men and that whole alpha male toxic masculine connotation. The traditional macho man, the dominant guy, yeah, that's a thing of the past. We want tote bags and labubus. But only because women want tote bags and labubus. We want what women want. That is the narrative that is getting presented. But what if instead of the performative male being someone who lives for the female gaze, it's simply someone exploring parts of themselves they never knew that they could? For many years, the media has controlled what is liked, disliked, and socially acceptable. Your love for the color red, an actual bond and connection, or were you just programmed to think that red is an attractive and cool color? Is Drake actually your favorite artist, or did you just see that a lot of people follow him on Instagram and thus made him a safe pick to choose when you play on the aux? See, we are always looking for green lights to make our behavior socially acceptable and socially accepted. We are always looking for clues in our environment to say what we shouldn't be and what we should be. And with that, I say, is it really a surprise that we are becoming more performative the more acceptable things become within society? It's like when you grow up and realize, damn, I can actually swear in front of my parents and not get slapped. But you know, it's not like you wasn't thinking of the swear words before, it's just that you were restraining them. Well, now society won't slap you for liking the boo-boos, reading books, and liking matcha. Just make sure that you're being authentic. See, the problem that I'm getting from this performative male trend is people questioning how authentic you are being to yourself. But is with that I say, how authentic have we ever been? When have we not been abiding by social norms within our entire life? These explorations are not an attack on authenticity, but more so an opportunity for men to find out what they like and what they dislike. I actually see the act of being performative as a rebellion to society rather than conformity within it. Don't get it twisted, some might still say that it's wrong because a lot of men are doing this for the female gaze and whatnot. But I still think, hey, when have we not done a lot for the female gaze? A lot of men go to the gym for the female gaze. The chain you have in your drawer isn't so you can feel good about yourself, but so that woman that you think is cute can think that you have a lot of racks within that wardrobe, even though that chain's the last thing that held any weight to you. Literally and metaphorically, actually. We are always performing in some type of way depending on what we think matters for other people and ourselves. See, some people may place female attention on the top of that category. So being performative isn't out of the question when it comes to being a higher priority to you. Because you know, being performative will increase the chances of you getting laid and a lot of eyes on you. It's in this way, being performative isn't so much about manipulation or not being authentic, but more so an art of seduction. It's that song that you attach on your Instagram story, the caption that you put in your post. We have all been there trying to seduce someone indirectly. Some may even go as far to say that this is the most modern version of flirting. I think to call that type of behavior acceptable and call being performative not is just picking and choosing, and actually shows a bit of insecurity within society. Insecurity and jealousy, I'd say more so jealousy. Yeah. And I say jealousy because, like it or not, these people be standing out. These people who are quote unquote performative do be standing out and getting the attention that they want. And 9 times out of 10, that is female attention, which is what a lot of men in society crave. A lot of men go and chase these toxic masculinity type of, you know, connotations, like having big muscles, being super dominant, and question why they're not getting laid. So to see a performative male do something completely different and get laid, but not want to take part in that because it's insecurity towards their own identity, you know, that must suck, and the jealousy definitely breeds from that. That is just my hunch, but I believe that there are a bunch of insecure men and jealous men within society that see these people shamelessly go into interests that may have not started with them, but was definitely here before they came. And because of that, they attacked them. They attacked them because of that easy point that they can go for. An example I can give is Ian, and although I don't like his music, I can definitely respect his artistry. A lot of people take offense to it because a lot of Ian's music is influenced from hip-hop culture, which was founded by black culture. Ian, obviously being a white Caucasian man, makes it harder for him to portray himself within this way without sticking out like a sore thumb.
Regular, like, Caucasian man. And he's, like, mocking Future and Gucci Mane, like, rap music.
Many people have even went as far to say that he is only tapping into black culture in attempts to look cool and be this person that he really isn't, but he knows will sell to the audience. And to that I say, so what? I think many people have confused being proud of where you are and your identity with being hostile towards it and not letting anyone come close to it. What we need to realize is that just because something is homebred somewhere doesn't mean it's going to stay there, especially if it is of high influence. Influence is actually a massive part of why the world is the way it is today. Something that someone did 100 years ago is only still relevant today because someone over the years continued carrying on that legacy. And see, I would understand the hostility if Ian was making actual, like, terrible, disrespectful music to hip-hop in general, but he just isn't. Yes, his lyrics are cliche, but that's more just a reflection of his creativity rather than him as a character. Cliche lyrics are something that another black artist can also portray within their art. It's not a result of your skin color. A positive that I can actually see from this is just his love and appreciation for black culture in general. And through that, white people around the globe also being inspired to tap into black culture too, and actually finding an appreciation from it rather than alienation. Sorry, I just like burped and mixed my words together too, but I hope you understand what I meant. The whole ironic thing with this performative male attack thing that's happening is that the internet pushes you to go find different cultures, find different experiences so you can be a one-of-one unique guy, but then shuns you when you decide to do so. So bad to the point where if you got a DVD player or a digital camera just out of interest and actual appreciation for that form of technology, even though there's so much new technology and innovative technology in the world, you may be looked down upon and called performative for that reason. It's like an old person coming up to you and saying, like, yeah, you Gen Zer, you think you can touch this old relic with your dirty Gen Z hands. You know, that doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest. Everything is performative if it's A, outside of the box, and 2, outside of your character, identity, and just something new. In an age where it asks people to be fresh, authentic, and just be themselves, it is ironic that it also asks you to stay in your narrow lane, as straight as possible, not looking left, right, underneath, or above. It's with that I leave you with one final question. In a world full of color and light, how can you not be performative?